Staying in the game. That's what I call this show. Staying in the game due to the fact it covers a lot of territory and a lot of things. Because first of all, staying in the game. I don't mean you could be in the game. I'm talking about the game of life. The game of life, which means you can be in the fast life, you be in one part of the fast life, and you retire from the fast life, and you get a second chance at a first class life. That's all the game. Just different facets of the game. But all as well is still the game. It is the game, believe it or not. Because life is a game. It's just different parts of the game. It's like this. You got people that are having different occupations. They're all in the game. It's just different places, different things they do. If they have a job and they're doing, that's their game. They working a job. That's their game. Staying in the game is staying in life. Keep living. See, you keep living, you in the game. That's what this is about. This is about staying in the game. Stay living. I went to a funeral the other day. This man lived till he died. You understand? He was an active individual. He was active. He steady did his thing. As most of us do. Whatever we might have did in our first part of life, we change up, we advance. We do different things. You understand? You know, whatever you do, career-wise, whatever you do, that's your career, that's your business. You know, I'm not here to talk about that. The main thing is appreciate your health and stay in the game. You understand? Stay in the game of life because that's all we got. That's all you really got going for yourself is the game of life. The game of life is what's going to treat you right. That's what's going to send you off, you understand? You know what I'm saying? By you acquiring the material things you need and just staying in the game. Staying in the game. Like, for instance, you understand? You know, a lot of things I did in the game that was really the game, that was a fast life, that was the game, that was my career. What I chose at the time, the kind of living that I lived. The kind of living that I lived to be who I was, which was all right. Because I was happy doing it at the time that I was doing it. You understand? I was, you know what I mean, getting around, playing for my money, doing all this and doing all that. Now I'm still in the game. I sit in one spot. I got a restaurant where I sit and do my thing right there. But I'm still in the game. Still in the game. Still checking traps. You understand? Still getting money. And that's what it's all about, staying in the game. A lot of people don't understand that. But a lot of people do. Most people I know that's part of my you know, people that living the life I lived, they understand exactly what I'm talking about. You know, but for you, the rest of you staying in the game is just keep living, stay active, keep busy. Excuse me, wake up in life with a purpose. You understand me? And be on a relentless pursuit, you understand me, of success and happiness. You know, that's all you can be on the pursuit of success and happiness. And then don't let nothing get you down. And don't let nothing hold you back. And I do mean nothing. We can't let nothing hold us back. You understand? We got to be on top of the game. And when I say be on top of the game, you are still in the game. You understand me? Because we're in the game till we die. Put it that way. Whether we in the game or not, we're still there. Say for instance, you understand me? You sit at home and look at TV. You're not in the game. You call yourself really retired, just really sitting home and being at home waiting on a check. Now see, that's no good. That's no good physically, that's no good emotionally, that's no good for your self-esteem. That is no good. Being active, I don't care if you're a bus driver or you're a musician or you're a chauffeur, as long as you're doing what you do, and you do it, as long as you're able to do it, then you're in the game, man. You in the game, and that's what you do. You do something healthy for yourself as far as getting around and doing things and living life to the fullest. And that's staying in the game, man. You know, I got little setbacks. I went to the doctor yesterday. My pain's still bad in my legs and shit. I don't know what to say about that. You understand me? It was an after effect of the hernia surgery, but I can't explain it because they can't explain it. They don't know what it is. I guess eventually it'll get better. All I can do is hope and stay down and stay in the game. That's what made me decide to stay in the game. Regardless, I'm staying in the game. You understand? That's one thing I'm not going to stop. You understand? When I leave here, I'm going to my office and get on my job. You understand? Because I'm not going to let nothing get in my way. Because I'm staying on top of my game 100%. You know? Just I have to do things a little bit different, but I'm still going to be on top of it. You understand? And that's what people don't understand. You got to stay in the game. Let me tell you something. Let me just tell you a story or two. You understand me? You got people that don't have nothing better to do but to kill you off. Drop salt. You understand? Be an enemy, not a friend. Right? Then you got these other people that brag about the trips they going on and what they going to do, which is good because they have something to talk about, something that makes them feel good. If it makes them feel good, ain't nothing wrong with it. You're going to hate on them because they feeling good and they talking about a trip they went on. But then here you are getting high on drugs and not managing your money, being broke. So therefore you don't feel good, you can't talk about that. That's nothing that you speak on. But they can speak upon their journeys and their accomplishments. Because that's what it's all about. You understand? You know. And I got to congratulate people that do that. Because me myself, I ain't really went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really went nowhere. You know what I mean? I ain't really been nowhere. You know what I mean? Considering, you know what I mean? I'm in the National Red. I've been out the country enough to be in the National Red. You understand me? Because I used to run across that Canadian border, you understand? To where that's why I got the title. But being real international, they got real international people. They stay across them China, Japan, Hong Kong. You know, you got people that spin out the country like that and do it on a regular basis. You know what I mean? They wear the international title well because they're still on active duty, you understand? For instance, my boy Roddy Mac, he's on active duty. He's steady, you understand me, swinging his flag and doing his thing, you understand me, and campaigning hard, you understand me? Because that's the way it's supposed to be done. Man's doing it the way it's supposed to be done. You understand? Then you got these other people that might have been somewhere on vacation, which is still all right. There's nothing wrong with that. They went out of town or across country on vacation. It's okay. You understand? They did make it out of the country or whatever they did. Or some people was in the army. You got this one dude who was in the army. He did all this traveling and all this stuff in the army. The army paid for it. It's still cool. He's seen the country and he's seen it that way. You understand? Being in the service. See, me, I never worked, didn't do nothing, never did nothing legal. I played the soldiers. You understand? When they came back from all them places, I got their money. But the point of it is, that's because I'm a real live player. You understand? When you're a real live player, you can do things like that. You understand? You can be a worldwide player that really played. I'm talking about straight up play. There's very few that actually done that. But I'm not saying that because I'm a real live player that he's better than the next man. No. That's just the path he took. Being true to the game, though, you're not going to do nothing else. Because you don't know nothing else. You was raised and came up that way. You understand? So working a job, see, it wasn't necessary in my particular time when I was coming up. See, nowadays, the way time is, doing wrong and getting the time that they get, I think I would go get a job. I would go get a job the way the consequences are for the dirt that you do now. I would get me a good job like some of these people do. You understand me? And work. You understand me? And work that city job like this boy I know, Marvin. This nigga named Marvin I know. He used to be a player for a minute, robbing and stealing just for a second, enough to not get in trouble. And then he straightened his hand up and went to work. And been working and buying homes and doing everything he can, working for BART. You understand? Working for the BART system. What he says he works for Muni. But he works down there in the area where Muni lives. He works underground. Janitor, whatever he is, they still get good money. They get good pay and they get benefits. And he's been with them over 30 years, so you got to look at that. That's, he's successful in this area. He's in the game, he's successful, and he's still working right now. And he's probably 60-something. See, people stay in the game, man, until they retire. You understand? But I'm saying like this. When you retire, like say if you stay in the game, you retire. You get a job. You work that job 30, 40, 50 years. Then you actually retire. Right? You still be active. Don't just sit home and look at TV. You start getting sick. Don't just quit your job and stay at home. That's no good. Because you will be bored. Not only that, you won't have nothing to do. Not only that, you'll deteriorate. Your body and everything will deteriorate because you're not fighting. You're not going out there with a purpose. See, my sister, she's I'm not going to tell you her age, but she's way older than me, and I got two sisters. She works hard. She works continuously right up to this day. She works. And she could have been retired off 2 or 3 jobs. She's still working right now. You understand me? And looks as good as she can look. And just as active as she can be. And on top of her game. On top of it. She's got things right. And it's like me, I look at the situation. You understand me? And I say to myself, why would someone work like that? You know what I'm saying? I used to think that. Till I got old enough to realize, man, shit, working is good for you. Ain't nothing bad about working. If that's what kind of person you are, you work, you win, and that's what you do. I got a friend, Charlie Walker. He works construction company, had a construction company. He was telling us the other day at Bobby Webb's funeral. He said he had to get a job because the musician thing wasn't working. He was trying to win being a musician. He was trying to win on that musician thing, right? Now here you trying to win being a musician. You understand? You trying to win at being a musician. Do you know when you are a musician, unless you made it to the top, you're going to have a side job to support your family, to raise that family, them family and kids. See, especially in them days, blacks didn't have the opportunity. They had to have a side job. They had to really hustle hard. My boy Smiley, he was an entertainer. He was entertaining, and then he had to play and do the hustling game and do all that. And he played for a living. His wife was a dancer and a hooker. But the point of it is, he was all in the game. And he stayed in the game until he was 80-something, until he got sick. He was dancing in Sex Fifth Avenue. He stayed in the game, though. You understand me? Until he couldn't stay in it no more. And then he kept saying he was coming back. When he got sick and he was in a wheelchair, he was steady saying he's going to come back and dance. He's going to come back and do all these different things. You understand me? That's what he was talking about doing. You dig? Which I congratulate the man for doing that. Because first of all, he stayed all the way down. But his problem was, he would have been more success, I believe he would have been here right now. Actually, he'd have been here now and he probably would have been still dancing the same. Because longevity was in his genes. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why longevity was in his genes. He was 83 when he died and he was getting high. You understand me? I mean getting high. I'm talking about amphetamine, speed, cocaine, crack. He was doing all three now. You understand me? Now, if you're doing speed and all that kind of shit, and you thinking you got it made, right? You ain't never gonna have it made when you're getting high too much. You get high too often, you do anything in that segment that's considered doing it too much, you ain't gonna be right. You understand me? You got to live a clean, sober life. That's the first thing. Being in the game, staying in the game, but then staying in the game clean and sober. Second chance at a first class life. You got to definitely do that because the main reason why you do that, you understand me? And you do it because it's a thing to do, is because, let me tell you something. You get a new lease on life, man. When you stop getting high, your life is so beautiful. When you stop getting high and you just start having money, getting money and doing things in the street, man, it's a whole different dimension, man. It's a whole different dimension. You understand? You feel so much better. You're so much on top of your business. You know? You're doing things that's right. You know what I'm saying? You're enjoying it. You know what I mean? Life. You know what I'm talking about? You go to concerts. You can do whatever you want to do and you feel good about it. You got money in your pocket. Because you're living the right life. You're living life right. You're living your life right. And you're in the game. You understand? But you're not in the game like you were when you were coming up. You were getting high and all that. You didn't realize till it got beside itself. A lot of times when you're young, you can get high and still function. You're a functioning addict, whatever you want to call it. Until you get to a point to where you can't function. When things take over. Excuse me, when things take over your memory, you black out, you don't take care of business. You know what I mean? Like this one guy, he's trying to sell ties. He's running around and selling ties. Every day I ask him, is he going to go get them? I'm going to get them now. I'm going to go get them now. But before he goes and go get them, he goes and get that drink. When he gets that drink, he don't ever make it to the tie place because he never came back to me. This was 3 or 4 times he told me this. And he know he's going to get $5 or $10 out of me on a set. But if you don't get the sex, you can't get the rest. The money and the things you need. So I look at it like this, you understand me? You're going to take over the town. You're going to take over the situation. You understand me? To the point to where what you actually do is wrong. You understand me? You mean you're 50-something years old, but you're still in your disease. So you one of the persons that think you're functioning, but you're really not. You're getting drunk, you drink every day. You're a 12 alcoholic, but it hasn't got to that point where you hit rock bottom. You haven't hit rock bottom yet. See? You hit the rock, but you didn't hit the bottom. You understand? Because when you hit rock bottom, you're going to strive to get up. You're going to strive to get up. You can't function like that. Certain things you can't do because you're feeling a certain way. That's understandable. That's a temporary situation. You understand? I might go to this pain management. They want me to go to pain management. For the pain I got some serious pain. I might consider that. Because it can't do nothing but help me. At this point, I said I wouldn't, but I think I will. As I sit here and think about it. Because I want to be back 100, man. I'm telling you. And ain't no way they can do anything. They ain't talking about no medicine. They're not trying to do anything to help me. Here I go to the doctor and stay there all day long. To 6, 7, they take all kind of x-rays. They take all kind of this. They take all kind of tests. And don't find nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. You understand? Even the heavy doctors don't know what's wrong. I don't know what it could be. All I do know is, you understand me, is they affected me. It affects me. It stagnates me. But I'm going to stay in the game. I will stay in the game regardless. I will stay in the game. You understand me? I will stay in the game. And that's one thing people got to realize. You know what I'm talking about? When like I said, I dress up, I look good, I feel good, I do all the things I do. But if you toe up physically, your body ain't acting right, and you messed up, it's hard to feel good. Even though you look good and make all the moves, which I do, because I don't know no other way. That's all I'm gonna do. I damn sure ain't gonna look bad. Never in life would I ever do that. But the point of it is that I know. The point is that I know that what I have to do, is stay sharp. See, that's what I got to do. Stay sharp, man. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. The whole everything. I got to stay on top of my game, man. I got to stay on top of my game, man. I have to get things together. You understand? That's something I'm going to do. You feel me? You understand? Because first of all, I'm going to tell you like this here. I love life. I love my second chance at a first-class life. I like the way I'm living, the way everything's going. Just a few issues there I wouldn't mind changing. But other than that, everything's flat and doobie. You understand? It's all right. You know? But I ain't mad. Like I got people still mad at me at the mall. They still mad at me and they gonna be mad. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about them. I'm not gonna let them dictate to me how I'm gonna live. You understand? In other words, what I mean by this is, I'm not gonna let those people be an influence on me. You understand? They negative, they don't do right, they don't act right, they you know, they counterfeit, man, they not real. You know? Now, I don't know what that nigga was doing today, counting movies and shit, because I ain't been in the movie place. Don't think for a minute that you're going to sell movies in my spot. Because I'm not giving you, I made it clear before I told you about that. So I know you ain't going to understand me do nothing. You understand me to, you know, put a wrench in this shit. But what really amazed me was, and this is something. What amazed me was the fact that you talk all that talk, man. I capped it off for you. I told you about the sale. I said the lady will buy some cologne because she spent money with me. That's how you're supposed to act. You acting all like that. That's the right way. See, when you're really being right, that's the way you be. When you're not doing it on phony terms. You're just being real for the right reason. That's how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to show consideration to the next person. Let me break it down to you what I'm saying, because you may not get the picture. What I'm saying is, he came in there. He was sitting over there. The woman was over there buying shit for me. A woman that came in there and bought things for me. A woman that bought hair clip. A woman bought movies. So I gave her a good deal. Then he came in. I told him, I said, look, man, she still got some money, man. She got $5. She get some of that stuff. You know, sure enough, he pulled it out and asked her, and she bought it. He appreciated me giving him the heads up. Because he came in there blind, didn't know what was going down. I just did it because I know she was spinning. Just trying to help the brother out. I try to be right with the man, or he be right with me. But he do anything that's going to be contrary to what I know. You understand? That's why I didn't want him to ask me about no movies. Try to sell you a movie, you come sitting in there where I'm at, trying to sell your movies and doing all that dumb shit. Asking me where, did you go get your leg checked out? That's the first thing you ask. Man, now you don't care about me. My leg being checked out or whatever. I know you really don't care. You understand? You know, but I'm going to stay in the game. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stay in the game. You understand? I'm going to stay being me because I don't know no other way. You understand me? Now I'm on 6th Street. I'm the unofficial mayor of 6th Street. And the Senate, the lady running for Supervisor 6, the lady's running for Supervisor of District 6, you understand me? Christine, I had on purple, you understand? Christine came back to me, she had on purple, to take a picture with me. Usually I got to track people down to get a picture with me. She came back to get a picture. You understand? She came back with her and her lady. And then took one right outside the window. As well as the one in front of the place. You understand? And I say that to say this. That shows you how of an icon and a heroic symbol that I actually am. And I was saying that to somebody because I didn't realize it till this last 2 or 3 months. You understand? Because I was sitting in a place and the dude walked up and just put some money on the counter. And sitting with me said, man, I haven't seen nobody do that but preachers. They do it to preachers. And I said, yeah, they do it to Fillmore Slim, my partner. I said, I'm getting older now. I'm becoming an icon. People start laying money on the table, you understand me, not buying nothing, doing things like that. You know, that was the first experience I had in that area. But let me let you know, you understand me, saying that it's time for this magazine to go, because I got to sign out, you understand me, and let you know that you got to stay in the game. Whatever you do, stay in the game, you understand me? Because, hey, it's better be in it to win it. You got to be in it to win it. And you always got a chance of winning. Believe that. You always got a chance to win it as long as you stay in it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sign out. And as I tell you, gentlemen, you understand me, young men, keep your pants up. You understand me? Dress up. And Lord, look down, you understand, and bless you. But if you don't want to wear no suits and things, just stay clean and be polite to the ladies and things. Thank you very much, you understand, sir.